In our last video, we traced our roots back 1.7 million years through fossils. But every civilization has two histories, one written in stone and one written in dreams. To the Chinese, the beginning of everything wasn't a big bang, but a giant waking up inside an egg. His name was Pangu. Imagine a universe that was once nothing but a thick, chaotic fog. For 18,000 years, Pangu grew inside this cosmic egg. When he finally woke up, he didn't like the darkness. He didn't wait for a miracle. He grabbed a massive axe and hacked the chaos apart. The light rose to become the sky, Tian, and the heavy sank to become the earth, Di. Following that, every single day, the sky rose 10 feet higher, and the earth grew 10 feet thicker. And right there in the middle, Pangu grew along with them. Day after day, he stretched his body to keep them apart. This silent, grueling struggle lasted for another 18,000 years. By the end, the sky had reached the ultimate heights, and the earth had become incredibly deep. Pangu stood there, a towering giant who bridged the gap. This is where the Chinese creation myth takes a fascinating turn compared to the West. In many Western traditions, the universe is created by a transcendent Almighty God. The Creator stands above and outside His creation. But in China, the story of Pangu tells us something very different about our core values. Pangu wasn't a god from beyond. He was a giant, a human figure who possessed the raw power to reshape the universe. This highlights a belief deeply rooted in the Chinese soul. 人定胜天, human being, for sure, can conquer the sky. The conviction that human will and effort can overcome nature itself. We don't wait for a divine being to organize the chaos for us. In our other myths, when the sky shattered, Yuwa mended it. When mountains blocked our way, the old foolish man, Yu Gong, moved them. Pangu didn't pray for the light. He struck with his own axe. This raw human-centric power is the silent engine behind why China is so obsessed with massive engineering and long-term struggles. We believe that with enough time and enough effort, there is no chaos we cannot tame. And finally, there is the beauty of his ending. Pangu didn't walk away to rule from a throne after his work was done. He gave his body to the world he created. His breath became the wind. His eyes became the sun and moon. His blood became the rivers. Yes, it's a story of self-sacrifice, but it's sacrifice with a purpose. He became the very foundation of the life that followed. He is not watching us from above. He is the ground we walk on. Before you go, I'll share one simple Chinese character with you. Today's character is Tian. It means the sky or heaven. If you look at the ancient oracle bone script, Tian is simply a person with a huge, exaggerated head. It literally represents that which is above the person. In the West, heaven is often a place for the soul after death. But in China, Tian has more concrete meanings. It began as the most primitive and simple imagination of our ancestors. a silent guide to the seasons. Ancient people followed the rhythm of Tian for planting and harvest. To them, Tian represented nature itself. But as our civilization grew, the sky began to carry more than just rain and sun. It began to carry our dreams. In later Chinese literature, Tian became the canvas for an ideal world. We imagined celestial palaces hidden among the clouds, where justice and beauty always prevailed. Apart from that, it represents moral order, the belief that our deeds are witnessed from above. The character has evolved throughout history, and now it looks like this. That's all for today. See you in the next one.